Hey there, welcome back to Real Moms Talk. This is part 3 of our 3 Idiots series, and if you've watched or listened to parts 1 and 2, you already know that we've been peeling back the layers of the film through the lens of parenthood as well as our own experiences as students and young adults. But if this is your first time here, you might want to start with parts 1 and 2, which are episodes 2 and 3 of our podcast. In this episode, we talk about the academic pressure that students feel, which goes unnoticed compared to how much attention the report cards get, the kind of educators who leave scars, not lessons, and the heartbreaking reality of how failure is handled, not just in schools and colleges, but at home. Do parents play a role in making it easier for the children, or do we sometimes make it harder? So, if you've ever questioned the way we define success or wondered what healthy parenting should look like in a results oriented world, this one's for you. Of course, we don't have any expert advice, but we share what little each of us managed to get right. So, once you've given this a listen, share your big or little wins with us by leaving a comment. You can do that on Spotify as well as YouTube. In this episode, I am once again joined by 2 awesome ladies. Let me introduce you to them. First up, a mandala maker and soul shaker who blooms where the plants breathe, the mother of a wild-hearted girl and a gentle fur baby, a believer of stars, signs and stories untold, who creates art from her soul, lives with love and walks with fire in her spirit.
माइंड की कंडीशनिंग हो रही है कि यू नो this is the way life is, or this is the way life is supposed to be, but maybe reality is not like that, you know.
This is Archita. Next up, an Enthu cutlet with a desi heart, traveling the world and forever ready for her next adventure. She's a friend to all and a parent to one. With coffee in her veins and books by her side, she has an opinion on everything and isn't afraid to share it.
But like you said, it's not just the movies, it's not just when we were kids, it's not just our parents, it's happening today.
This is Nupur. And finally, juggler of things, lover of chaos but craver of calm, with her mind running at 1,000,000 thoughts per minute and coffee as her not-so-secret weapon, your host and resident overthinker, yours truly, Nikita. And this is Real Moms Talk. Alright, grab your favorite beverage and let's get into it. Hello! And we are back to discuss 3 idiots with Nupur and Archita, and this is me, Nikita. किसने बोला था last time 3 idiots और हम 3 discuss करने के लिए? Okay, do we feel like idiots? I don't, sorry.
I was going to say 3 idiots to discuss the movie, but then I thought, nahi, hum log idiots hai nahi. So, 3 of us to discuss 3
exactly.
of them.
Correct. Technically, even they weren't idiots.
Or we could say we are evolved idiots. We were idiots at one point in life. Maybe not literally idiots, but naive kind of people.
Yes.
But yeah, evolved.
But every time एक नया फिर experience होता है, मुझे लगता है am I really evolved? Naive अभी भी लग रही हूँ थोड़ी कभी-कभी, but yeah, I get what you're saying. Okay,
Yeah.
so what are we discussing first? We are talking about the teachers now and their attitudes towards the students. What I observed, especially because ज़्यादा professors तो दिखाई नहीं. I remember seeing only 2 teachers other than the director. One was the guy who asks Rancho the definition of a machine. वो वाला एक professor. और दूसरा जो exam hall में रहता है when they arrive
Yeah.
late. Other than that, were we given any insight into their classes?
I think there was 1 or 2 scenes where Virus comes in and sort of takes over what's happening in the class. So we don't really know what was happening before. We just see Virus's style of teaching in some way.
This is especially after they are drunk and they pee outside his house, and that induction motor wala scene, which is hilarious. How does an induction motor start? वो तो करता है तो stop भी करो तो पुप 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 करके stop करता है वो. Okay. Yeah. So we have observed the teaching style of only one professor for a little bit of time, but Virus's method of dealing with anybody who doesn't fit into the mold that he wants or follow the rules that he has set, I found that to be problematic. But you guys go first.
Of course, it is problematic and
Mm-hmm.
like अगर अभी हम वायरस को मतलब बोलें कि उसकी एज ज़्यादा थी तो वो उस ज़माने का था बट एज अ पेरेंट आई ऑल्सो सी टीचर्स लाइक वायरस अभी भी तो
Mm,
yeah, I think, the way that he did things, like even about the guy, give me some sunshine wala jo banda tha,
mm,
calling his parent,
correct.
and complaining. तो ये वाले सारे issues
Mm,
didn't match his, like, for a person at that level, in his life. मतलब उसका जो role था in the college,
mm.
I feel कि he should have been a better person, but he wasn't. मतलब there is nothing to look up to in a dean.
I'm not justifying his behavior, okay, but he justified it with the logic that ये जरूरी है for maintaining discipline, correct? And a lot of
Yeah,
educators, even parents, justify such strict attitudes towards children or students, saying that हम ये नहीं करेंगे तो बच्चे हाथ से निकल जाएंगे या nobody will follow the rules.
correct. But I don't know how much will that instill discipline, but it's definitely instilling fear, at least in younger kids, which
Hmm.
later makes them become rebels. So indirectly,
Hmm.
you are only fueling something into a kid that, the kid is not something, but you are making the
Hmm.
kid go into a direction. So I feel
Hmm.
कि this kind of approach जहाँ पे आप if you are instill कर रहे हो
Hmm.
बच्चों में and you're making yourself not very likable, so
Hmm.
that's the kind of approach that I wouldn't want for my
Hmm.
child as a parent.
Hmm.
Yeah.
There's also this narrative which goes around these days that this is what real life is going to be, so let them get used to it,
Hmm.
which it's
Hmm.
very disappointing to hear that because I mean real life shouldn't be so hard and mean and soul crushing all the time. और बच्चों को बचपन से ही ये सिखा दो that um, you need to be totally listening to this person of authority and your absolute
Hmm.
like make them feel really small and insignificant,
Hmm.
and that's the only way that you can learn and get ahead in life, and you crush everybody around you to make sure that you shine. Those kind of lessons are really I mean, they show them in the movie because that's what a lot of engineering education and university education in India is as well. You fight really hard to
Hmm.
get into the really
Hmm.
good colleges, so you're always competing with your friends or the person next to you. So you have this kind of um,
Hmm.
rivalry, which can sometimes become unhealthy. So everything which is, I think, which
Hmm.
happens in real life was exaggerated in the movie, and that's why all of us have this
Hmm.
strong dislike for Virus's character because he represents everything that we
Hmm.
hate about what those teachers can be.
Hmm.
और on a flip side, don't you think कि it's kind of ये movies and all में ज़्यादा बता के it is kind of conditioning, mind की conditioning हो रही है कि this is the way life is or this is the way life is supposed to be. तो ये सारे ही लोगों के मन में है कि like somewhere in back of the mind they know कि यही this is the
Hmm.
norm, but maybe
Hmm.
reality is not like that. I feel कि
No.
it's more about how we are being conditioned in the name of
Hmm.
movies or series or a lot of
Hmm.
shows. So
Hmm.
yeah.
But what has your experience been? Haven't you guys seen educators like this in your own childhood? Maybe not to this extent, but close.
So there is a difference between educators dealing with smaller children school going age and educators dealing with children in engineering college, which is brain development is completely different, emotional development is completely different. So, wo bhi primary school, secondary school, maybe the way you behave with those students has to be different depending on their age, maturity level, all of that. So, pehle, if we look at Three Idiots' point of view, the students there are much older. Obviously, they are over 18. Okay, at least 18. Yeah, engineering college is
17.
after
Yeah.
12th, right?
17,
17,
18.
18.
Yeah.
Yeah, fresh adults, young adults, but they are not in the early teens और प्री टीन्स और उस लेवल के नहीं है. ठीक है, थोड़ी दुनिया इन बच्चों ने भी देखी है, थोड़ी अंडरस्टैंडिंग. दे आर स्टडिंग इंजीनियरिंग. ओके, सो यू हैव टू गिव देम some level of intelligence तो उनमें है, that they have got into such a prestigious college. Now this professor, especially with the Joy Lobo situation, when he's saying that मेरी पढ़ाई नहीं हो पाई इसीलिए marks नहीं आए या whatever, because my dad had a stroke and I was unable to study for a month. This particular professor seems to think that you exist in a vacuum when you're in that college. Anything that's happening in your life, your goal, you should be so focused on your studies, which is something that you need at that level. I'm not denying that, that no external things can or should affect you. Not just that, when something as big as a student's parent going through something major medically happens, he completely dismisses it and he brings in his issue कि मेरे बेटे की डेथ होने के मंडे को हुई या संडे को हुई, मंडे आई वाज बैक अगेन टीचिंग. सो उसके बाद जो वो पेरेंट को फोन लगाता है कि अपने पापा को फोन लगाओ कि आप ग्रेजुएट नहीं हो रहे हो, क्या बोलता है वो, आई डोंट रिमेंबर एग्जैक्टली, समथिंग टू दिस इफेक्ट दैट ही इज नॉट गोइंग टू पास और ही इज गोइंग टू फेल और समथिंग लाइक दैट. It seemed a little sadistic to me.
Very much. Hmm.
So
Unnecessary.
yeah, discipline, strict hona. I love rules. Okay, in that sense, I'm very much like Monica Geller. Like everybody functions better when there are rules. It makes the game fair for everyone, right? But this is more than that. This is exerting some kind of control over every aspect of that child's life and saying that, see, you didn't follow this, so now your future is in my hands and I'm going to make sure. Same with मैं राजू को फेल करने के लिए मैं पेपर सेट करूंगा. I will set such a difficult paper. बट वो पेपर जो लेवल के लिए तुम पढ़ाई कर रहे हो वो डिफिकल्टी लेवल सबको आने वाली है, नॉट जस्ट फॉर हिम. I did not have a problem with, like I said, the rules and the strictness and the guidelines that were there for the students, but the way that he made Raju write the letter कि लिखो कि आपके बेटा राजू रस्तोगी नहीं क्या बोलते हैं रस्टिकेट किया जा रहा है उसको. He made him write that letter. आंखों में आंसू आ रहे हैं. You're making, you know, boys, गर्ल्स तो थी नहीं खैर उस कॉलेज में, देखी नहीं हमने कहीं पे, but you're making them cry and he's unaffected by all of it.
Hmm.
Which I don't know, is this, are you have been in a premier institution, right? And I'm assuming you have also been, since you've done your PG, what did you say, PG diploma
Yes.
in genetics, you have also been at that level in a college where पढ़ाई बहुत strenuous है. Did you encounter teachers who absolutely didn't care about the students or what's going on with them and just focused on results?
Of course, there were a couple of them. उनका एजेंडा सिर्फ यही होता था कि लेसन हुआ नहीं हुआ, मार्क्स आपके आए नहीं आए. तो यस, देखा है मैंने ऐसे. सो इट इज एक्चुअली, it is like inducing trauma, especially at that age where you're very vulnerable. Just we spoke, 17, 18 is when you join these professional courses. So at that age where you're so vulnerable and there's already so many things going on, you may be into some relationships, you're trying to find your tribe, you're trying to fit into a gang or something like that, finding your friends and stuff like that. उस समय पे this extra pressure from the professors and the college kind of induces trauma that it's very hard to heal from. So I think he was doing the same to Raju Rastogi जब वो जबरदस्ती उससे लेटर लिखवा रहा था. So that was very 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 mean on his part to do that, and it looked like he gained some kind of satisfaction out of doing it.
करेक्ट कि
Yeah.
बैड न्यूज, एक की बैड न्यूज मैं उसके सामने डिलीवर करूंगा। एक
हाँ,
बच्चे से तो मैं लेटर ही लिखवा दूंगा कि तुम्हें लिखो अपना रस्टिकेशन लेटर। So
yeah,
I understand why this was in the movie. It was there for the dramatic effect. Okay, it made the situation more intense. Like because you're rooting for the characters when something like this is happening to them, as someone as insignificant as Joy Lobo's character, because he was hardly there. Okay, इतना उसकी in depth story गई भी नहीं, but उसके लिए भी हमको बुरा लगा. Okay,
yeah.
बट ये रियल लाइफ में होता है क्या? मैंने तो नहीं, इस लेवल का तो नहीं एक्सपीरियंस किया है मैंने.
Considering the amount of cases that you see these days where people are,
हम्म.
succumbing to pressures, तो
हम्म.
I'm sure होता ही होगा इस लेवल का, या नहीं मे बी से ज्यादा भी होता होगा.
I wonder though,
हम्म.
when you think about people who do succumb to pressure, is it just the
हम्म.
teachers or there is stuff around?
करेक्ट, आई
Like
वाज
my
अबाउट टू.
experience with
हम्म.
professors in college and in my MBA was like some of them are very focused on their course. That not really,
हम्म.
and there was pressure that okay, you need to perform and get the marks, but
हम्म.
not getting into kids' personal lives, right? And like you said, you're getting into adulthood, so kids are also have their own strong personalities. I've bulky seen opposite, थोड़ा सा apathy हो जाता है at that level for the professors कि इनको जो करना है करने दो, I will teach my lesson and go. That kind of thing also happens
हम्म.
sometimes.
हम्म.
So the
हम्म.
pressure to like really internalize that pressure of I need to perform, otherwise my life is over kind of thing which happens to students. I don't know if it is only driven by the teachers, but it is driven by inadvertently by parents, by friends, by people around you as well.
Yeah.
For instance, imagine if Joy Lobo's parents said, "It's okay. You take another term, you take another year, we're fine. You know, this is my ill health affected you. It's
Yeah,
okay.
that
Take a break, and we'll be fine." वो प्रोफेसर को बोलता जाओ जो करना है करो.
yeah.
It's okay. You want to fail me? I'll repeat the year. Big deal. Yeah. So as parents, also, then I think then 50 more than 50% of the responsibility of making a student or a child feel secure or comfortable in making mistakes and going through failure is also based on how the parents approach the whole situation. क्योंकि अगर पेरेंट्स ही हमारी नाक कटा दोगी तुम या कटा दोगे तुम या हम किसी को क्या जवाब देंगे कि हमारा बच्चा फेल हो गया, ये सारी चीजें आदि, आई थिंक दैट ऑल्सो एड्स टू हाउ अ चाइल्ड व्यूज
Options.
द एंटायर एजुकेशन. पूरा अपना पढ़ाई का एग्जाम लिखना या एग्जाम पास होना, सक्सेस और फेलियर के साथ डील करना भी, इट डिपेंड्स ऑन हाउ द पेरेंट्स आर गोइंग टू रिएक्ट.
And I think somewhere Lobo knew in on back of his mind कि that prestige issue था उसके
हम्म.
family में भी, like it mattered.
हम्म.
What the
हम्म.
professor was calling and telling his father, it mattered to him. Like, I mean, in a negative way, not in a
Mm.
positive way.
हम्म. या
So
या.
he knew that he didn't have the support. And I have
हम्म.
very sadly seen this with, even when I was in school, I had a classmate whose parent used to, slap the kid right in front of the teacher for not, report
Oh.
card वाले
Ouch.
दिन मार्क्स देख के, रिपोर्ट कार्ड देख के फट करके एक स्लैप मिलता था. एंड आई थॉट कि वो उस समय होता था, लाइक 20 years हो गए मेरे को स्कूल पास आउट करके. बट नाउ दैट आई सी विथ माई डॉटर्स केस ऑल्सो, शी टेल्स मी स्टोरीज वेयर हर फ्रेंड्स आर शेयरिंग विथ हर दैट अ सर्टन किड्स mom won't talk with her for 2 days 3 days straight if she does not get first rank I'm talking about. So I mean, she was really sad when she was telling this to me. Ki mama, her mom is not speaking with her because she didn't get first rank this time. So I was feeling so bad for the kid that at age 11, imagine the amount of stress the kid must be having to overperform. Not We are not even talking about performing fairly. It is overperforming. You know.
Yeah, but statistically, in a class of 60 students, only one can come first, right? Even
Exactly.
if 50% of the students are intelligent, first तो एक ही आएगा, ठीक है? Now, is it a better goal, a certain percentage of marks than a certain rank? मतलब सॉरी, जस्ट मेरी फ्रस्ट्रेशन आ रही है बाहर, और कुछ नहीं.
Honestly, even if your goal is a certain percentage of marks, if you don't achieve it, that doesn't mean that I will not talk to you or you're useless, right? Like
No, no, no. That is the second part. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was just talking about the expectation first.
that whole
Yeah.
punishing somebody with punishing somebody by
Hmm.
withholding love, or yeah, you're
Love,
withholding
affection.
affection from
Yeah.
your child and basically telling them that my love for you is conditional upon your educational performance. It's awful.
Hmm.
It's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like you said, it's not just the movies, it's not just when we were kids, it's not just our parents, it's happening today with
Yes.
families in India as well.
Yeah, like we just spoke, evolved. Are we really that evolved? And so many people from our generation are still, not even close to E of evolved. So,
Again, it's a process, right?
yeah.
It's not like एक certain level of parenting goal हमने achieve कर लिया है and अब हो गया. With our children, as children grow, then obviously we also will have to adapt to their situation.
अगर हम वायरस को थोड़ा सा बेनिफिट ऑफ डाउट दें, so do you think that his behavior stemmed from the fact that he underwent a trauma and his behavior towards his students was his trauma response because he had lost his son?
For that, we'll have to compare his behavior before losing his son with his behavior now.
Hmm.
Because if this is a change, then we can attribute some of it to the trauma that he went through. But if
Hmm.
he was the same before that, then that is his personality, that is his attitude
Yeah.
towards education and towards teaching.
Or maybe that is his reaction to a lifetime of trauma and what he has been
From the
through.
trauma he has
Yeah,
received,
and then
correct.
he just
Yeah,
decides
yeah.
that this is how he's going to move forward as an adult and pass it on to the thousands of
Mm,
kids that he's responsible
yeah.
for.
Yeah. We don't have enough background information to
Yeah.
make this judgment at this stage. Hey there, sorry to interrupt, but if you're enjoying this conversation, don't forget to follow Real Moms Talk on Spotify or your favorite audio platform. And if you are on YouTube, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell icon so you don't miss whatever is coming up next. Okay, back to the episode. Bye. So now that we've come to Virus's trauma, the fact that he didn't know the real reason for his son's death, and the daughters knew, and they had to hide it from him. I don't know if this falls under parentification, because this was not essentially parent children taking care of everything for a parent as a parent would, but this was parentification in the sense that they were hiding the truth from him to protect his feelings. जैसे करते हैं ना बच्चे, बच्चों को नहीं बताना ये उनको उन पे क्या असर पड़ेगा. Let us
Hmm.
fabricate a story in the sense that when there is a traumatic situation, you don't tell children the truth. Okay, with
Hmm.
very small children, say a parent has passed or a grandparent has passed, you say they've gone far away, we'll see them some other time, they don't live
Hmm.
here anymore, yeah, they've gone to sleep. ऐसे सब जो झूठ मूठ की कहानियां हम बच्चों को बताते हैं. A similar story was told to this man, that it was an accident.
But he knew, right? He knew that he had taken his life, but he
No,
didn't
wait.
read the
So
letter. Isn't that what it is?
no. So
Yes,
it's
I think
from
so.
my understanding, it was that it was written in the letter, and he was not aware of the existence of a letter until that moment, after the चाबी चुरा के ऑफिस के अंदर घुसने वाला incident, when
True.
Priya
He
confesses
saw the
that
letter for the first time,
for the first
but
time.
he knew that his son had taken his life.
So
Isn't that
he
what he
said
tells Lobo
accident
as
नहीं
well?
था.
That my son took his life and then I
नहीं,
was back in
no, no.
school?
मेरे son की death के बाद, he said, I think after my son's passing. So he fell off
Okay.
the train is, I think, the impression that he had, but he threw himself in front of it was not something that he knew as a
Okay.
parent.
Basically, dysfunctional parent, dysfunctional family, taking it out on others, which is
You have to wonder if then the presence of the other parent of the three children would have made a difference. If there was another person to balance this craziness that this man brought to the family, then they would all probably slightly be better off than they were now. The situation, I don't know. Again, we don't have enough information on the backstory to know if their mother was there when all of this happened. But
Yeah.
again, it says the story of a child who was not able to tell his parent that this is what I want to do in my life, and this is what you're forcing me to do something. I don't want to do that. And so many of us in India especially struggle with confronting our parents, and it is called confronting because प्यार से बैठ के बोलो तो it's not like अच्छा मैंने बोल दिया parent ने हाँ बोल दिया बात खत्म हो गई उधर, right? It has to be like a discussion, like a group activity कि decision सब साथ में लेंगे मिलके, something like
Like
that.
Farhan talking to his dad as well, right? Like that whole build up of
Yeah,
what he needs to really
yeah.
get his courage and strength and go and talk to him, and then he just walks away. I mean, he walks away for a different reason, but the first reaction is so relatable that I'm opening my heart out to my parents and
Mm-hmm.
they're just saying, no, I'm walking away. That happens.
Mm-hmm. Then let's talk about this pressure of padhai. Okay. Archita, you said there is a child in your daughter's class who has been facing this even in this day and age. What about you? How are you? What are the goals you are setting for your daughter, if any, education wise or performance wise, while she is in school at this stage?
So for me, in all honesty, marks don't matter. Like if
Mm-hmm.
anybody comes with an argument saying ki competition hai, marks do matter. If you tell her now that marks don't matter, maybe she will not be serious about studies.
Mm.
I think somewhere I'm okay with that because marks is not equal to IQ of a child. So
Mm.
I have seen people who are conditional first rankers, but they have very low IQ. All they can do is, ratta marofy everything that's given in the book, and that's about it. I don't know ki when these kind of kids, if placed in real life situations, वो लोग कितना effectively handle कर पाएंगे या react कर पाएंगे as opposed to
Mm-hmm.
children who are having uh, reasonably good amount of IQ and their emotional quotient also. It's not so. It's
Mm-hmm.
not for me. I'm very clear कि I don't want to push her into first rank, first to three ranks में ही लाना है या फिर your percentages should always be above 90. So I've always been this kid who had
Mm.
either rank one to was always taken by one girl. So she used to
I
always be
still
in that.
remember.
क्या
So
क्या? What did you say?
इसे अभी तक याद है कि
हाँ
फर्स्ट नहीं
हाँ
आती
हाँ
थी.
नहीं नहीं हमारे
हाँ
हमारे स्कूल में भी there was one person who
फिक्स
was
था
consistently first, and first not just in the class, among all three divisions उसके मार्क्स
हाँ
सबसे हाईएस्ट होते थे.
हाँ nobody could beat that person. तो वो
हम्म.
मुझे अच्छे से याद है. So I used to definitely be among second or third. तो वो जो year
हम्म.
end पे used to get that trophy कि
हम्म.
outstanding student award. I used to always be there. Me and my brother, both of
हम्म.
us. तो I
हम्म.
don't.
Parents must be proud.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
then
yeah, yeah.
see.
Obviously, मतलब अगर I don't know whether you face that pressure or not, but if you and your brother were both academically performing well, your parents must be feeling good,
Of
about it.
course,
Yeah.
of course.
That was not a sarcastic thing, okay? That was a
Yeah,
very
yeah, I
genuine
get
thing.
it.
कितनी खुशी हुई होगी माँ बाप को देख के report cards every time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it. But then जब आप स्कूल से निकलते हो and then you enter college and real
Hmm.
life begins, तो तब you
Hmm.
come to know कि तुम्हारे marks don't really matter, It's how
Hmm.
you conduct yourself among people, you know. So
Hmm.
all that mattered above marks. तो तब पेरेंट्स के पास से ये प्रेशर आता था कि है ना बिना पढ़े ही अगर तुम्हें 92% आता है तो सोचो कि थोड़ा एक्स्ट्रा एफर्ट लगाओगे तो तुम क्या क्या कर
ये
लोगे. तो
सेम
ये
डायलॉग
प्रेशर
मैंने
मेरे
सुना है.
साथ में हमेशा से आई हैव लिव्ड माय होल
Hmm.
एजुकेशन वाला लाइफ विद दिस प्रेशर
Hmm.
कि
Hmm.
बट यार मेरे से ऐसे घंटों बैठ के पढ़ना होता ही नहीं था. तो दिस इज वन थिंग आई एम वेरी श्योर कि टिया के साथ मुझे नहीं करना है वेर आई एम फोर्सिंग हर कि तुम्हें रैंक लाना ही है. यू हैव टू बी ए
Hmm.
90% अबव.
Hmm.
Of course I'll show her the
Hmm.
direction कि Um, See, if that's something that she wants to do, if she is very passionate about being the topper, I'm okay with that. But वो मेरी तरफ से pressure नहीं होगा. So as a parent, that's my learning.
One anecdotal story is that the girl who was consistently first in our school is doing well today. She is a PhD in. I will ask her when I speak to her. We are still very good. She's one of my closest friends, also.
Okay.
Okay. So she's doing well. And another anecdotal story to मेरे घर में ही है. Okay. So we were both in the same school. He's a chartered accountant and he's also like क्या बोलते हैं मार्क्स के हिसाब से करियर उसका भी उसने चूज किया है एंड इट्स नॉट ऑलवेज दैट दोज हु जस्ट स्कोर वेल इन एग्जाम्स don't do well, they do, but students who were not performing that well in school are also doing very well today, is what I've seen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. उनके comparison में I was scoring much more in exams, but forget me. They are doing much better in life. Okay. Sorry. With good jobs in good positions. And so, yeah, what she's saying that marks are not the only thing that matters. That makes sense. Nupur, अपनी कहानी बताओ.
I have
How
a
was- हाँ.
strange, like, recent anecdote about this because
Okay.
I've never actually faced pressure from my parents for marks, and I've always, again, been top of the class. And every time there was disappointment in marks, it was very internal. Like, my parents would never say anything, they'd be fine with it. So,
Your parent-child combination hit the jackpot, right? Parents did not pressurize, child performed well, child is happy, parents
Perfect.
are happy. Woo! हाँ.
और क्या चाहिए? So that's kind of been my experience and that's in my head. But I also, like, when I see myself as a parent, in theory, marks don't matter. Like Archita is saying, I've seen enough people who succeed without marks. I've seen enough people who fail despite marks. So there's no correlation. It's fine. You figure out your own place in the world. So in theory, I completely abide by this. And I'm repeatedly saying in theory because I failed recently. My son, who in his, like, they don't have exams in their school here. He's in an international school. It's more continuous assessment and little comments from teachers that keep coming. But they have these two tests, which are like done beginning of the year and end of the year to see progress in language and math. And when he finished his last year's grade in math, they'd give a rank. So he got 99 percentile. I'm bragging a little bit. But jo bhi hai. He got, and I was like, okay, very good, ye wo. Then when after the summer, they started the new grade. And again, they did that test. So when the result came, it was like 84 instead of 99. And I was like, how can my son get 84%? I did
84th percentile, right? It's not the
Percentile.
same as 8. हाँ, he was in the
No, it's
84th
not.
percentile. हाँ.
84th percentile. So 99 was also a
Okay, sorry,
percentile.
digressing.
Oh.
Which means he is better than 84% of the children in his class, right?
And not just in his class, it's done
Whatever,
across schools,
हाँ,
districts, etc. So it is
the sample
84%.
84% better than 84% of the sample that they were using.
That's right.
Whoever
Yes.
is it. Okay.
So
Okay.
I didn't have this reaction in front of him. I was
Thank you for that.
at
Thank you
least
for
I
that.
was
As a
conscious
former
of-
child, thank you.
at least I was very conscious of not showing this to him. But in my private space with my husband, I was like, मेरा बेटा इतने कम marks, ये नहीं हो सकता. It lasted for about 10 minutes and then I realized how silly I'm being. But
You're allowed that also, yeah, as a
allowed,
parent,
yeah.
especially if you're doing it privately in a healthy way and it's not affecting the child.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
No, that was it.
You're acknowledging the fact that you took a space and then you realized ki where you're going wrong. So that's very commendable. You're evolving.
वो नहीं पता अभी तक whether she realized she's going wrong or not. She calmed down. अब आगे की कहानी सुनेंगे तो
He
पता
had
चलेगा.
no feel. I mean, he saw nothing of this. I separately spoke to his teacher also.
Good.
And
Proud of you, Nupur.
so my पीछे से I figured out ki what is happening and do I need to help him or is he really losing his maths or something like that. But no impact on him. He's
Hmm.
on his own still and doing what he does, and I'm okay with that. And now I'm back to that mode of marks don't matter. Figure out what you want to do. I need to remind myself very often that it's all right. That we all have this notion or this ideal dream world ki kuch to kar lenge bacche bade hoke, right? Like they'll figure out what to do. But there is a small voice at the back of my head which says that, what if he doesn't? And how can I help him? And what can I do to increase his chances of success without really defining success? So there is like this back and forth which keeps happening about how much to do, how much to step back, how much to allow him to be what he wants to be.
Okay, so two things I realized from this. Okay, probably will make you feel better, probably will not. I don't know. We'll see about that. First is that you're comparing him to himself, which is not a bad thing, right? Setting a standard that you have to be better than XYZ people is different than saying,
Yeah.
hey, you're capable of this. Okay, you can achieve this. And better to push yourself to go here. And now you're here instead,
Yeah.
which is not okay. What went wrong? Let's find out. That is a good thing because it's the child's capacity that you're measuring the child against, that you're capable of this. Let's help you achieve that. That is one thing. Secondly, the 84th percentile could also mean that 15% of the children who were not performing as well in the last calculation, because he was in the 99, have now worked harder to reach the same level as he is. It does not necessarily mean that his marks have fallen, which could also be the case, but it could also be that the children who were in the other, who were not as good worked harder.
Work harder. True.
So, yeah,
That's true.
yeah, it's a percentile. You don't know what the actual marks
That's
were.
true.
So, in a way, yeah.
I like the first part of what you're saying. Like, and that's such a good
Yeah.
value to instill in your kids, right? Like that you know your capacity and your potential,
Correct.
and you always try to achieve that irrespective of what's happening around.
Correct. Use yourself as a standard.
Your biggest competition is with your own self and not with somebody else.
Correct.
We are such good parents.
So, yeah, we're trying, and we're not doing well. At least I'm not every
Not
day,
every
all the
day.
time. But
No,
Of
yeah,
that's why
yeah.
I kind of shared this incident also, that it's not always perfect, but you're always trying to evolve and do better.
And that wraps up part 3 of our 3 Idiots series. Like I said at the beginning of the episode, if you have a story to tell about your own childhood experience with the pressure of studies and how it impacted you, or a parenting win with your own child, do share it with us in the comments or shoot us an email, and we'd love to share it with our audience. But the conversation isn't over yet. We've got one more episode in this series where we wrap things up with some honest takeaways, both as former children and now as parents. Until then, don't forget to follow, subscribe, like, comment, hit the bell icon if you're on YouTube, share, and all of that. You know the drill. See you next Friday. Bye.